My old friend Bob Penfold was, without question, one of the gurus in the South Pacific hunting, certainly one of the best marketers our industry has ever seen. But Bob's an old friend of mine, and he's the guy that really kind of got me started on the road to hunting all of the South Pacific species. Well, Bob's long since retired, but one of the great benefits I got from my long friendship with him was he introduced me to Chris Bilkey. Now, Chris Bilkey of Chris Bilkey Track and Trails is, man, what a great outfitter. He and his wife Peg do they run a small personal operation. He'll bring in another professional hunter as needed, but they book their own clients and they hunt their own clients. And Chris really specializes in free range. Now, look, we all know that in New Zealand, if you want a really big stag, it's probably going to be on the estate and on an estate. And Chris has estate hunting. Of course he does. Everybody does. But he also really specializes in free range hunting. He's got one of the best walk-up Tahr areas I've ever seen. No need to use a helicopter. Yeah, sure, it's a tough climb, but it's not that bad. He has a great Tahr area, good for chamois. He's got a really good area for free range red stag. And of course, that's New Zealand. And he really does have the capability to hunt all the New Zealand species. After numerous tries, he's the guy that got me a free-range whitetail in New Zealand, and he's also the guy that got me a Sambar on the North Island of New Zealand, and that was after a couple of tries down in Australia. And that's New Zealand. Now, Chris also hunts the northern territories of Australia for water buffalo and wild boar and the other Australian game. So he's a guy that can really take you pretty much wherever you want to go in the South Pacific, and he's just a wonderful guy. As a professional hunter, he is absolutely extremely competent. He's personality plus. His wife Peg does the logistics and the catering and does a fantastic job. They are just great people and really good friends. In fact, we're filming this in May, and next week I'm headed to New Zealand to hunt with Chris Bilkey yet again. He's a guy I don't get tired of, and by the way, his country is a place I don't get tired of. Of all the countries I've been everywhere in the world, New Zealand is probably the only other country I could actually live in. I look forward to going there.